Hey, here we are. Oh my
Hey.
gosh. Yes. Donna and I are so excited. We are partnered here with Ternant, and I've brought in Ternant Travel quite a bit, and how excited I am, and Donna is as well. We were talking about this earlier today, and I'm like, we have to come in and show people exactly what we've been finding with this, and how much money we've saved, and why we're so incredibly excited. So Turn On Travel essentially is a travel portal that we have a subscription to, that anybody can get a subscription to. And it saves you up to 65% on like over 850,000 locations around the world, like amazing locations, like everywhere. And so we're going to share with you what we found and how much money we've saved, and then tell you how we're going to get a free vacation with this at the end of the year. So this is going to be completely awesome. So I started with finding a really good deal on this incentive trip that I just went on for Ternant. So Ternant took those of us that earned this trip to Mexico, and I found that if I left the night before and flew to Houston, I could get to Puerto Vallarta a lot earlier and enjoy more of my day in the sun. So we decided to leave, and what I did is I used the portal to look for a hotel in Houston. We were going to land at 10 o'clock at night and then stay overnight and fly out the next day. I found out the hotel in Houston, a Sonesta Inn. It had a free shuttle there and back to the airport and free breakfast for $44. Like, I think what the cheapest I found through Booking, Expedia, all of that, I want to say it was like maybe 89 for that same hotel. So that was awesome cost savings right there, $44 just to get there. It was very nice. Second, we decided to stay an extra night or two in Puerto Vallarta because we were there for 3 nights. We ended up looking for a place, and one was recommended to us called the Playa Los Arcos in Puerto Vallarta. It was on the beach in Puerto Vallarta and had an awesome pool. It was not all inclusive, but it was under $150 a night. So I paid a little over $300. On the hotel's website, it was $1,400 for those nights. So we ended up getting an amazing deal. I have this on my timeline, the videos looking around the resort. Like I said, it wasn't all inclusive, but there was like a CVS next door. So we just went and grabbed some beers and drinks and stuff, and we threw it in this little backpack cooler that we had and sat by the pool. We went out to eat on the town because if you've ever been to Puerto Vallarta, the food is fantastic. I actually don't recommend doing all inclusive because the food was so good and cheap. So that is my finding from last week, that we had the $44 Houston hotel and $150 at a beautiful resort in Puerto Vallarta. So Donna, what else have you found?
That's awesome. Well, so we go through either Airbnb or hotels.com. So I have a lot of, over the years, searched those sites a lot, and I kind of know where things fall. Our family travels a lot, and 2 of our kids are in musical theater, and so we're traveling to see their shows. And so we do a lot of travel, and especially with hotels. So, but this particular time, just a couple months ago, Chris and I were doing a singing job in Franklin, Tennessee, beautiful little town. And I was like, we live in Nashville, and I was like, let's just stay down there for a night. So I think, let me look around. Just be nicer to be down there for the whole weekend. Anyway, I found a hotel I want to make sure I get this right. So yes, it was hotels.com. I was looking at, it was $118 for the night on hotels.com. Jumped over to Ternant Travel, $80. Just in one night, I saved $38 on just a hotel to crash in Franklin. So that was pretty exciting. And then there's another thing we're going to in March, that another couple hotel nights, we saved $160 versus hotels.com. So yeah, I'm just getting like really excited about this. It's just so much fun to like book travel and save this money. And
yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we just got back from Mexico, and Chad was sitting on the couch yesterday, and he's entered a ice fishing tournament with his friends in at the end of February. So his buddy, where they always stay, said it was going to be a certain price. So Chad's like, I'm going to check Ternant Travel. So he did, and they did save. And he ended up saving over 2 nights, $66 for the guys. I know it's not an extraordinary amount of money, but for 2 nights, saving $66 is considerable. And that was beating out the hotel's website and Expedia and everything like that. So we're not supposed to be saying Expedia on those places, but whoopsie. Yeah, so due to compliance, we're not supposed to say those names. But
right.
Okay, yeah, but whatever. Ask for forgiveness later, right? So yeah, huge. And I did share about that one on my timeline today too. I thought that was a lot of fun. That when you go and you save these little bits here and there, it is fantastic. And then you have the big kahuna. What else did you save on?
Well, so I got really excited this weekend. Our family's looking to come together in New York City. We love to go see Broadway shows, and of course, Manhattan is the dream. But when we've gone in the past, we've usually, to keep it affordable, we'll stay like in Brooklyn and take the train in. So we're going for 4 nights, and I checked a couple different sites that I won't name, and and it was I was having a hard time because we're 5 people, so I would have to get 2 hotel rooms, which was going to probably easily be $4,000 in Manhattan. And I was like, oh, there's no way we're doing that. So I'm searching. I found this hotel that had actually a couple of 2-bedroom suites with a sofa, a bed, so we could, sleep all 5 of us. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And it's within walking distance to everything that we're going to go to. But it was still a little expensive. It was a little over $3,000 as I was checking online. I go to Ternat Travel. I get the same exact 2-bedroom suite in Manhattan for 4 nights for $2,117. I couldn't believe it. And so that saved me $960 right there in that one booking. Wow. Insane. And we get to stay in Manhattan where we want to stay, which I don't think we would have been able to afford without this. So I was pretty excited. And I'm like, why I need to tell everybody about this. Like, why am I not telling more people about this?
It's insane. It's insane.
But so, yeah.
I want to say that the savings that we're experiencing right now is not even my favorite part about this whole thing. And what Chad and I were both in Vegas at TLA, and I think you were there too, when they announced this. And Chad was like poking me in the arm. He's like, oh my God, Becky, we're both getting this. We're so excited. And here's why. So you have a subscription for a year. Now, as associates, we pay $65 a month. As non-associates, you pay $75 a month. Throughout the span of the year, you will have spent $780. But here, let me tell you this. I was able to cancel a bunch of garbage subscriptions that I had, like Paramount, Peacock, like all of these different $9.99 subscriptions that I had. I had iTunes charges. I was paying for some other apps that I wasn't really using. I canceled those and recouped $65 very quickly. But here's the thing. You put that $65 away every month towards a subscription. At the end of the year, you get a voucher for a free vacation. Okay. A free vacation you got a list of 3,000 places to choose from. So let me show you the one that I chose. And Donna's really excited about this one too. There's 2,999 other places to choose from as well, all over the world. But seriously, here we go. Check this out. I am so excited. So on this list of 3,000, and this is public, the list of 3,000 is on Ternat's website. I get to go to Aruba for free. Okay. I mean, there's a $100 voucher, like activation fee or whatever, but hear me out for a second. I went to a very popular online booking site that shall not be named. And it was $6,000 to book this hotel for a week for 2 people. Okay. And this voucher covers a room for 2 people. When I went to Ternat Travel, just like regular booking portal, it was only $2,863. So you could still book it there and save way over half, right? But you get to go for free with your voucher. So you get a $2,863 vacation for free. You just take the voucher and you book it, all inclusive for a week in Aruba. I can't share what this location is here, but if you were to message me, I can totally show you what it is privately, but due to compliance, we can't share publicly what this is. But can you wrap your head around this for a second? There's so many people that wish they could travel. The economy has taken so much of their money away. They're not able to save as much as they used to. Okay. But if you can find $65 a month, which you're wasting on other things. I can't tell you times I go to Target and spend $100 on crap I don't need. $65 away each month, right? At the end of the year, even if you never book the savings that Donna and I are getting, you still get this free voucher. Like I can't even begin to tell you how amazing this is. So Chad and I both have a subscription. We both do. And therefore we get 2 rooms so we can take our whole family.
Mhm.
Like, tell me another time that you could take for $1,400 is what we're paying for the whole year, that we could take our whole family to Aruba for a week. Like, I can't even, I get so freaking excited about this.
I know. That's awesome. It's like a little savings plan or a little, like, you're just putting a little bit away each month, even if you're not using the travel all year.
And if you took if you went somewhere else, let's say you were going to go somewhere in Riviera Maya and you were going to take your family and book 2 rooms, you'd be probably looking at $4,000 or $5,000. Divide that by 12 and how much you'd have to save each month. This is a lot less saving each month. And everybody can save $65 a month for sure. Plus, there's some other really cool things too. We do have some condos starting at, here we go, some really cool ones. Starting at $250 to $300 a week in Orlando. Okay, so you can get a condo, with a pool, with a couple bedrooms in Orlando for $309 for the week. So $400 a week. You can even go to Miami. There's condos in there for $700 for the week on the beach with a pool. So, I mean, there is a lot of really, really cool other pieces to this as well that obviously we're not going to take up all of your time today. But
but that's a good point. I mean, that's really nice. You can, our family goes to Orlando quite a lot, and to grab something for that price to stay in a condo is amazing. Like, that's fantastic.
It totally is. I just want to go sit in by a pool in Orlando for a week, and sit there.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So just to recap what Turnot Travel is, okay. You get up to 65% off hotels, resorts, condos, even cruises and car rentals. So Donna and I shared what we've saved money on. It's a very easy booking platform. It's like booking on any of those other large platforms. Taxes and fees would all be included in the price that you're given. There's 850,000 locations with no blackout dates whatsoever. Every 12 months, you get a vacation voucher, which averages $1,500 to $2,000. But as you can see, the Aruba one was worth so much more. So if it's on the list, you just can book it. $65 a month as an associate or $75 a month as a customer. And there is a $99 one-time activation fee, which you will more than recoup that in the span of the year, especially if you were to do the associate free enrollment right now that we have. It would be cheaper to actually do it that way. So very, very, very cool. All right, Donna, is there anything I'm missing?
No, you're fabulous. Thanks for sharing all of that.
Yeah. Awesome.
It is more fun once you start using it, and then you're like, oh my gosh.
It's an addiction.
Yeah.
You just want everybody to have it because it's just the coolest thing. They find that people that travel more often are actually healthier and happier. Less mental disorders, and I don't want to say disorders, but less mental health issues and things when you have travel on the docket, for sure.
Yep.
All right. If you guys have any questions, shoot them down in the comments below, and Donna and I will definitely answer those for you.
Yes. Thanks, Becky.
Yep.
Good to see you.
You too.